Child's pose is a wonderful stretch for back pain relief. However, because it's often used as a recovery pose or a resting pose, sometimes people don't know exactly what to do when they're in that pose to make the most out of it and get the most benefit. I'm Sarah Stockett with CustomPilatesandYoga.com, and I'm going to teach you how to do child's pose so you can get a good stretch in your low back and relieve back pain. All right, so for child's pose, we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. And I want you to take your knees as wide as your mat. I want you to bring your big toes so that they touch each other. Now take a moment here. Strong arms press the floor away. Rotate your sits bones so that they face the wall behind you, and this is going to put a curve in your low back. Now, sit your bottom back toward your heels. All right, we've still got these nice strong arms, shoulders down away from the ears. And then I want you to feel yourself hinge from the hips as you let yourself lower forward. When your arms are straight out and the elbows are lifted, you're in an active child's pose. And then when the arms come right by you and relax, you're in a resting child's pose. Now, in this position here, we're getting a good stretch for the back in that we're having the pelvis rotate and the back stay in neutral, okay? Go ahead, come on up, take a look at me here. Take a look for a moment. Lots of times when people try to stretch their backs, they try to curve into their back. Now this will work to some extent, but for many of my clients that I have, the problem isn't getting this stretch. The problem for them and the true root and the cause of their back pain is that they want to do this position all the time. They do not stick their sits bones out behind them. They don't stick their butt out to the wall behind them. They want to kind of keep that pelvis tucked. So for those type of people, that active sticking your butt out to the wall behind you, having your spine be in neutral, and then coming forward into this stretch is a really great way to relieve low back pain. Okay, and when you're in your child's pose, you can hold that for several breaths. Just nice, easy. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. But if you have knee pain, ankle pain, you can do things to change that. You can have a pile of blankets or a bolster right here so that when you come forward, you stick your sits bones out to the wall, and when you come forward onto your pile of props, you don't have as far to go. But if that's still stressful for you, go ahead, come onto your back. And let's take a moment here. So we want a nice long spine. We want that pelvis in neutral, right? We do not want the low back to reach toward the mat or to kind of sag toward the floor. So take a moment. This requires abdominals. Take a moment to find your abdominals. Find that support all the way around your middle here, low back too. Now bring your favorite leg up, and that knee comes over toward the shoulder, and you can grab behind the thigh, and then bring your second favorite leg up, because we all have a favorite leg, right? And now as you hang out here and you stay in that neutral position, you can still get a good stretch in the hips, and you can still get the right amount of work for your low back. Okay, go ahead, release. Roll onto your side and come on up. I hope that you've enjoyed this video on child's pose. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And for more information on how to use child's pose to help you relieve low back pain, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Thank you so much.